Oh, here we are again. So, cheers, Simon. Cheers. Cheers. Pip, pip, folks. Here we are outside the hung, drawn and quartered pub on Tower Hill. And we're just filming outside the Tower of London. And one of the yeomen of the guard, whose job it is to stop the ravens from flying away and to keep an eye on the prisoners, of which there are so many in the Tower of London these days. Obviously he was a bit bored, so he decided to come hassle us. So it's quite cool to be hassled by a yeoman, though.
It was fantastic, though, wasn't it? You turn around and it's like a proper beefy, you know, he had a massive, like, a beard and moustache, you know, sort of like, he looked like a cartoon sort of drawing.
They're ex-armed forces, the guys, the yeoman, you know,
that
the
proper
beefy,
military.
Yeah, and he was, oh, what are you doing and filming it? So we're just wondering if other people have the same sort of hassles as we do.
Other people get stopped by beef eaters when they're filming their YouTube videos.
It's ridiculous. Well, you're not allowed to film because
you're the press or something.
Yeah. No press or commercial filming is allowed.
We don't even look like press, except apart from the camera. I don't know what else gives it away that we're. I mean, I look like a redneck type of, you know, and you're wearing a bowler hat.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I'm clearly not. I mean, we're not on the, and you know what annoys me is that they won't listen to any logic, because they don't understand that the whole internet has changed everything these days. I don't know what you guys think about this. Do you have trouble filming in public? Because this drives me nuts.
Yeah.
It makes the hardest thing about trying to do these films is that because I'm wearing a bowler hat and I look like I know what I'm doing, and we've got a furry microphone on top of the camera, everyone thinks that we're proper BBC sort of styly, but we're not. I'm just. I mean, you can. And he says, "Oh, well, with that camera, you're not allowed to do it." And I said, "Well, you know, most people here have got much better cameras than me, and they're putting their films in exactly the same place as me. They're just going on YouTube, Facebook. You know, that's all I'm doing. How does he know where I'm putting this film?" Stay calm. Everybody, stay calm. All is good in the land of Joolz guides.
It certainly is, especially
Many
with
people.
lovely. So what did you get?
You're drinking some sort of orchard cider.
Ooh,
I'm drinking
lovely.
Krabby's alcoholic ginger beer, but it's so hot today. Cheers.
I know,
This
cheers,
is so
mate.
many people have been asking to see who my cameraman is. It's usually this fellow here. Exactly.
We had this problem even in Trafalgar Square. Now that's a place you'd think a gazillion tourists, again, photographing, videoing, you name it.
Yeah.
And we go there, we pull out that camera, literally 5 minutes, and then bang, to stop what you're doing, you're not allowed to film here. Do you have permission? Blah blah blah. What?
Oh, the thing that makes me.
And the other thing is, it is only just us two. We don't have like a crew behind us or assistants and things like a small business where people might be suspicious that maybe you're, you know, criticising their business, and you might have it on the TV, which would harm their business and all that. That I can understand. But Trafalgar Square, the Tower of London, you know, these places, I don't quite understand how anybody could think that that was somehow.
I was in the Houses of Parliament the other day, and the fella said to me, "Look, sorry, you're not allowed to film in here." And I said, "Well, okay, but I'm allowed to take photos." And he said, "Yeah, you can take photos." And I said, "Well, all a film is a series of still images, created to give the illusion of movement."
Yeah.
So, what would you do if I took?
If you're really fast with your finger, you really trigger out the
photographs. Yeah, exactly.
No, you can't do that.
Yeah. He said,
Why?
"Well,
Because it's
then
making a
we'd
film."
start to get worried." I entered into another place where they said no professional recording equipment allowed, and I thought, well, what does that actually mean? What is professional recording equipment in this day and age? I mean, people are shooting all sorts of movies and stuff on DSLR cameras, and loads of people have those. London bus number 15, yay! I like that one. I mean, even a phone. I mean, most people's telephones have 4K cameras on these days. Christ, my arm is getting seriously tired. It's quite handy though. This is I'm using the what's it called? A Jobby Gorilla Pod. Quite handy that.
We look professional. We look like we're getting paid to do this.
That's right, terribly
we
professional.
look I don't know why we look. I don't think I look professional. But obviously, some people think that. I think it's the camera, it's the setup, it's the way you look, the way I probably, the way I masterfully hold the camera.
Oh,
whatever.
you really are. You masterfully
But it gives people
hold
the
it.
right to kind of piss around with it because it's like they're on a salary. They're, it's their job.
Yeah.
It's a good lens,
I think
but-
it's because of how I'm dressed. I've got a feeling it's because of how I'm dressed, and it's because they've seen a big furry mic on top of the camera.
Well, you are 6'5" as well.
Well, that's true.
So
well, no,
with the
having
bowler
said
hat,
that,
you kind of stand out quite easily.
but no, it happened also when I was playing the part of the gormless tourist in my red trousers and spectacles
Well, that
for my other video.
And
and we got stopped then doing that as well. Do you remember?
Yes.
But not by a yeoman of the guard from the Tower of London. That was classic. I was
Beefy.
quite pleased.
It's just interesting to know. It's just interesting to know what if other people do get these thoughts or problems, especially other people maybe in the comments section who do their own YouTube videos and things, and they like to sort of document and whatnot.
Yeah,
and if they get trouble from.
So we're interested to hear from anybody who has also had problems filming. How do you get around it? What are the laws on filming? If you film somewhere where you aren't supposed to film, so say for example he said, oh no, you're no filming in here, mate, in the House of Parliament, and then I managed to do some filming anyway. If I then put that film online, what happens? Is that allowed? Is that not allowed? Does anyone care? I mean, I found loads of stuff online. I mean, there's loads of stuff on the internet, on YouTube. Do you want another one, Simon?
I could do with another one because this will be consumed very shortly.
We're at the Hung, Drawn and Quartered in Tower Hill.
Good place. I've never been.
It's quite nice.
Well, I've walked around here before. I've never been.
Right opposite the oldest church in London. And yeah, that's another video that I've got coming up soon. So anyway, drop your comments into the in the comments section, and don't forget to subscribe and watch the films which are coming up. Subscribe to the channel. Put your comments below. Let me know all the problems you've had filming, or what the laws are, because it would be pretty handy to know. And watch out for my videos coming up about Tower Hill and the London parts. Sally ho, chaps.